What's up, froggers? Today, I've got a very good surprise for you. We've got a guest live from Madagascar. It's from the Mitsinjo Association, which specialises in a live breeding project for Mantellas, which they take out of the wild, breed within their laboratory facility, and then disperse to top up the local indigenous populations. So we're going to pass straight to our friend and guest, Justin from Mitsinjo. Hello, Mitsinjo Association.
Hello everyone, my name is Justin Claude. I'm working as a frog technician here in this place since 2010.
Nice to meet you, Justin. So what did you do before you became a lab technician and researcher within the Mitsinjo Association?
So before, I preferred to work as a frog technician. Even I did not have any experiments on frog species. But when I was working as a guide, I participate as a field assistant of all the frog experts who came to this region 2001. And I started to be involved in Mitsinjo Association, and I spent 2 years in training as a guide, as a local guide in this place. So I've been trained by Madagascar National Park, and I started working as a guide since 2003.
I think that's really cool that you worked as a guide before becoming a lab tech and researcher at Mitsinjo. And it's quite interesting that that also is quite a common trade in the Madagascar regions.
There is almost 150 guides in this place. So that's the reason why I decided to do something different instead of working only as a guide. Because if I spend time working on a guided,
that's amazing. There's such a large volume of guides within Madagascar.
The other people may not have any job or any work.
It's so interesting that the native and indigenous people choose to do this line of work. So Justin, can you tell us more about Mitsinjo Association and what it means in Malagasy?
So Mitsinjo means it is something like thinking about your future. Thinking this is an organization have a very long-term vision of conservation and also for development and training and education. So that's why we call it Mitsinjo.
And how did you get into working for Mitsinjo?
Only I worked as a guide, and also I did lots of training, and I trained many different organizations here in Madagascar, and of course in this place. I gave a course to a different organization. I've been in the north of Madagascar to share my experiments on biodiversity of Madagascar, not only the frog, but my knowledge on Madagascar biodiversity.
And no doubt your field guide experience will really help Mitsinjo.
I gave a lot of the biology and many others to a different association.
When was the Mitsinjo Association set up?
In 2010, someone from Wisconsin University, his name is Devins Edmonds, he had the initiatives or the opportunity to establish the first captive breeding in Madagascar, and he had my contact, my email address. So he sent me an email about this project. So he asked me if I can work with him. So together we started working in this place since 2010.
So before the captive breeding project, what did the Mitsinjo Association do?
From 2010 to 2012, we have not yet working on Mantella, but we did a lot of experiments with the different types of frogs from this region. So at the beginning of this project, we started with only 6 different species of local frog.
Wow, that's really interesting that the Mitsinjo Association was helping out with conservation well before the frog breeding project. How did the frog breeding project actually come about? How did it start?
So in 2012, the mining company, the Amatvi project, because they work on exploitation. They work on cobalts and nickels, so it means they destroyed the natural habitats of the frog. They asking my organization if we can collaborate together. So at the beginning, they asked me if we can sell some live foods to them. Like crickets, fruit fly, springtail, and many others. This is a project of Madagascar, which is the first of its kinds in Madagascar. So we have to negotiate with the Malagasy governments, with the ministry, and of course the amphibian specialist group of Madagascar. So I gave a phone call to my friends who is working in ministry, and also I sent an email together, and they say no, it's not possible for a different organization or for a big mining company like this to establish a captive breeding, but they should help Mitsinjo to run the activity of the laboratory. So the goal is to work on Mantella or Antiaca, the golden frog, which is critically endangered species in 2012. So from February 8, 2012, we started working with golden Mantella.
I can see the lab behind you is very big. How many frogs do you have?
So we have got about 160 World Cup founders, and we kept them here until now. They're still alive, and that's the first step we started with the golden frog. So now, at this time, we have about 800 adult frog in this place, in this center. And we have also many generations. We have many juvenile frog, which is ready to release in the wild, in their habitat.
Have you released any captive bred golden mantellas into the wild yet?
So the first release we did was in 2017. We have released about 1,000 juvenile frog, and this year we already released about 400. And the next step is to try again to breed them as much as we can and release the generation in the nature. So let's not forget, even we do a release program.
Oh, looks like the lights have gone, Justin.
I'm sorry, because there is no electricity here now, so that's why the images is a little dark.
How many generations of frogs have you bred since you initially started?
We already have the third generation, the 3.
From what I can see on the Facebook and your social media pages, the frog breeding project seems like a complete success. But besides this, what else does the Mitsinjo Association do?
Myself, I'm involved in community work as well as animal conservation. We have many different activities in my association. We have this frog breeding center. We have our forest, which is about 710 hectares, and we can invite people working with us, and we do education, we do human health, and of course development.
Well, I really thank you for your time, Justin. Can you share with us some of your best memories from doing the job? We really want to hear them.
I have a lot of memories, So my favorite is in 2013. I gave a big thanks to the Peace Corps volunteer who spent many years in this place, many time in this place, and spent time to give me an English course. So that's why I have this favorite memories, because in my family I'm the only one, I'm the first one who across the big ocean from Madagascar to USA, almost 2 days on flight. So this is unforgettable memories in my life, because I did not expect to be there. And the second one, I had another chance to be in England. I spent 3 months on training. So that is a short memory.
Thank you very much for sharing that information. So how can people get involved with the Mitsinjo Association?
During this project, almost 10 years now. So my message to everyone, please consider this small association. Consider this huge activity we do in this place that's no one in Madagascar do it. So this is the first of its kind, and our association is a non-governmental organization, is not a non-governmental organization, so we never get any funds, any help from the Malagasy government. So if people interested to be involved in my organization as volunteering or donating, they can contact directly to me or with my presidents, and of course they can visit our website so everyone can see more information in this website. So thank you so much, and hope to hearing back from everyone to help this organization. Thank you so much.
That's all from Justin from the Mitsinjo Association down in Madagascar. Please like, subscribe and share. See you on the next one.